In this video, it is about the goals in the game. So, which goals should you set for yourself in Russian Fishing 4? And above all, how do you achieve your self-set goals? Russian Fishing 4 is insanely complex, and many beginners are quickly overwhelmed by the game. But do not be discouraged. Russian Fishing 4 is by far the best fishing simulation that exists. Even if the first 1,000 hours in the game are like a tutorial, you learn the essential basics, and this helps you progress much better in the endgame. To make it easier for you to move forward, there is this tutorial series. Benefit from my knowledge from over 15,000 hours in the game. Subscribe to the channel and stay always well informed. Yes, the big question is, of course, always, how do you progress best in the game? There is so much to discover, new waters, great routes and rods, and you want to try everything. Especially in the shop, you see an incredibly large number of different rods and routes. What is really worth it? First, you should find out for yourself what your goals are. What do you enjoy the most? Test everything at the beginning. How is it with spin fishing? How with float fishing? Or with bottom fishing? What is easiest for you? What do you enjoy the most? And how is it in real life? What do you enjoy most when fishing in real life? Maybe you can later transfer this experience into the game. Since you are new to the game, you cannot of course know everything that awaits you and what is useful as a beginner or even in the mid-game. What is useful for the mid-game, and what should you buy later in the end-game, or how should you fish there? Exactly for this, there is this tutorial series. For every type of fishing and every level range, the appropriate setup is presented to you. It is explained why it is a very good choice and how to handle it. In every playlist for the different types of fishing, you will initially find a video that shows you the first goals. Which route and rod is worth it, and what costs will come to you. These goals are chosen so that you can reach them well, and so that your setup lasts as long as possible, ideally even into the end game. Especially in RF4, it is like this. Whoever buys cheaply, buys twice. And for buying twice, we simply do not have silver. Therefore, it is always worth saving as long as possible and investing in high-quality equipment. With higher levels, it can take a few weeks to reach a new goal. But do not give up. Just fish and have fun with what you are doing right now and what you can try. Even I still like to fish repeatedly at level 1 waters today because it is just fun there. And even if you have been in the game longer and once bought something wrong, do not worry. The recommendations in this tutorial series are a very good way. But there are also many other possibilities to go through the game. Even if some ways take longer, you will eventually reach the next stage and get the next better setup. Make sure that you know all the basics of the game. It is best to watch the appropriate playlist for this. For every type of fishing, there is a separate playlist on the channel. If you are dealing with a new type of fishing or want to buy a new setup, you will find all the information about the new setup in this playlist. Likewise, you can change your mind at any time. If you initially tried bottom fishing and later want to do float fishing, that is perfectly possible. My recommendations in the videos What to Buy are chosen so that you can use parts of the setup multiple times. This gives you the opportunity to try many things, test yourself what you enjoy the most, and decide in the end game what is most relevant for you. Then you buy a specialized setup exactly for what you want to do. So set a goal. Where do you want to go next? What do you need until level 20, until level 30, until level 40 plus? When you know this, you can fish more purposefully, invest your skill points better, and save silver that would otherwise be wasted on unnecessary things like alcohol, expensive food, or bait that will eventually just disappear in your bag. So go into the next playlist that interests you the most and learn how to progress really well in this type of fishing. If this video has helped you, share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel. We will see each other at the water or in the next video. Until then, tight lines!